Good morning, guys, boys and girls. Uh, let's go through tsunami warning and mitigation for Indian Ocean region. On 26 December 2004, the Indian Ocean was struck by the massive tsunami, which killed 230,000 people and caused widespread destruction. Okay, so these are more like the effects of the tsunami. Although we cannot prevent tsunami, early warning of the approach combined with physical defenses and well-practiced evacuation procedures can save many lives. Tsunamis can cause flooding and destruction in coastal areas of the world. This can be minimized if there are proper early warning system in place. For instance, in 2011, tsunami severely tested Japanese highly advanced early warning systems, including seawalls and evacuation plans. Tragically, 18,000 people lost their lives, totaling 4%. That is 4%, and the population located in them, population located in the coastal area. In comparison, in 2004, the Indian Ocean tsunami resulted in 24 fatalities in the coastal area. While many fatalities are shocking, it is clear that the destruction in Japan is manageable. So if you can check, this is 2011. What happens in 2011? Toho tsunami severely tested. Okay, what is why they've done? Tragically, 18,000 people lost their lives. Okay, totaling 4% population in the area. So that is 4% here. Okay, what else do you have? Okay, that is 4%. Okay, that is 4%. Okay, then in comparison, 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami resulted in 20%. Okay, resulted in 20%. In comparison, 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami resulted in 20%. So we have got our 20% here. Are you following? While other end facilities are shocking, it is clear that destruction in Japan was manageable. I was trying to point out so that at least we don't have a problem in as far as knowing what percentage and which year. State the percentage of the population that lost their lives in 2004. You can see it's 20%. 2011, you can see it's what? It's 4%. That's your answer there. Let's move on. List one early warning system Japan set up to minimize the impact of tsunamis. What did they set up to minimize the impact of tsunami? Physical defenses. Remember the physical defenses and well-practiced evacuation plans. That's what they did. Physical defenses and well-practiced evacuation plans. That is number 2.5.2. 2.5.3. Discuss the impact of tsunamis on the people living along the coast on the Indian Ocean. What are the impacts? 2.5.3. For the people that are living along the coast of the Indian Ocean. What are the impacts? Number one, damage to infrastructure. I think we're getting we're getting it from the extract, okay? Damage to infrastructure, the loss of lives, the injury to the people, the buildings are destroyed, it destroys farmlands, destroys the natural environment, it also objects are swallowed by earth. So these are some of the things that you can actually talk about. Damage to infrastructure, loss of lives, injury to people, buildings are destroyed, destroys farmlands, and destroy the natural environment. So those are some of the things that you can actually talk about. Then 2.5.4, how would you advise coastal communities to prepare in advance so that they can cope during and after tsunami? How would you advise so that they can cope? How would you advise? So we are looking at the same things like this. You can provide them with shelter, the temporary shelters, obviously. Advise coastal community to prepare in advance. Temporary shelters, provide them with shelter. You provide them with food, okay? Doctors and social workers must be sent there to treat those who were injured. Firefighters must be sent to Nepal, give them money to start their lives, provide them with clean water. So those are some of the things that you can actually do. So when it comes to this question, guys, it is from an extract, which means what is it that you really need is to make sure that you go through the question and you read to understand. But most of you learners, you just rush to finish. Read to understand. Like here, it's kind of confusing. If you look at it in terms of percentage, you would think that 20% is 2011 and 4% is for 2004. But when you go through it now, you understand that, of course, the first part is talking about the 4% for 2011 and the 20% for 2004. Then it becomes easier. So you need to be able to be attentive to detail, go through the information, make sure you understand. Then you can get all your 15 marks. It's very easy. But you need to take time to go through the extract, not also just to read, but also reading to understand. so that at least you can have better comprehension of what the extract is all about. So this takes us to the end of our geomorphology. This takes us to the end of our geomorphology, grade 10. So I have covered both atmosphere and also geomorphology for grade 10. So please guys, share, please go through the questions, read to understand, take your time to understand these videos that I'm sending. I'm trying to simplify the subject through giving more information, helping you with question interpretation. But this does not mean that I'm the messiah of the subject. I might have missed one or two things or explained one or two things in a way you did not understand. Please feel free to comment where areas where I should improve, areas where I should also take note of that maybe I would have overlooked. So this is very important. This is for my development. This is for your development as well in terms of understanding the subject in a simplest way possible. So thank you so much. Have a blessed day.